Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Breaks through the contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look, 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
That is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Throwing is Hurts. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Shuck.
And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
They're indeed going for it. Here's Shuck.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on 3rd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Shuck here on 4th down.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll throw now on the final play. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
The Saints' 47-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
On play action, Shuck. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain
now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Gain of 1. It's 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 44, Hurts.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Kamara up the middle.
Yeah, he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
to throw is Shuck.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Shuck.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Shuck on 4th down.
Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A handoff to Barkley. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This quarterback now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Down the field, he's got Tyson. Down the left sideline.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Julian Blackman.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted. The Saints take
So
over
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Shuck. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Smith now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Saints 28, Eagles 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's hauled away inside the 30.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So this one, a